what's interesting is social media was the place where I realized how often I was negotiating my values to stay comfortable. And I heard a sermon that said, when you fear people more than you fear God, you don't usually rebel. Compromise very quietly and slowly, and you start adjusting yourself to fit in. And I felt very exposed by that, because when I first started sharing about God, I only posted on TikTok. I told myself that it was strategic because I didn't really know people on there. My Instagram, though, that was my real life, my motherhood, the farm life, the aesthetic, safe content moments. And I told myself things like, well, they don't want to see that on there. Or Instagram caps my reach on my videos at 3 minutes, and most of my videos are longer, so the algorithm's just not going to push it anyway. And when I did try posting it on there, it didn't perform the same, and so I thought, yep, see, I was right, nobody wants this. But the thing is that was just my fear dressed up as logic, because fearing people rarely looks like panic. It looks like justification, and it looks like shrinking your obedience down to whatever won't disrupt the room. Someone then messaged me and she said, I wish you posted the things that you share on TikTok on here too. And I tried to explain the whole 3-minute limit thing, and she said, so who cares about the algorithm? And that really humbled me. You're right, who cares? Because if one person needs it, then it mattered. Even if it didn't take off, even if it wasn't optimized, or if it didn't get an applause, and that is when it clicked. The bondage isn't about posting or not posting. It is about letting approval decide what you're willing to live out loud. And the moment that you start filtering yourself to stay palatable, you've already compromised. And it's subtly, it doesn't have to be loud or bold or dramatic. You stop asking, well, is this true or is this aligned? And you start asking, well, what is this going to cost me socially? And that doesn't protect you, it delays you. This isn't about faith content. It shows up everywhere when you stay quiet at work to keep peace, when you soften your convictions so that you're not seen as too much, or when you keep choosing belonging over honesty. The freedom isn't being bold for attention. It is being honest when it costs you something, because the real loss isn't a post that doesn't perform. It's the version of you that keeps learning to stay quiet to survive. And the moment that you decide that reaching one person is enough, that integrity matters way more than the applause, and you step out of that quiet bondage. Not everyone has to agree with you, but then you're finally not negotiating who you are for a seat in the room.